What is up, guys? So today we're gonna be rating. Let's see here. Let me do that. What is up, guys? So today we're gonna be rating average women rate themselves from 1 to 10. Most of them rate themselves perfect, and it's in whatever's clip. Let's get right into it. And also, let you guys know, all this that I'm saying is my opinion. And yeah, if you guys like the video, comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Before we get started, honestly, I would rate myself an 8. Yeah, no, I'm just joking. All right, let's get into it.
And we can do that. Nicolette, you go first. Zendaya? What did you just say?
I said a 10.
Oh, I thought you said Zendaya. Okay, go ahead.
Right away, 10.
10. 10. What would you rate yourself, Ryan?
Fucking hold on. Send the asteroid. Send the asteroid. Y'all are, come on, 10s.
What would you
Okay.
rate yourself, Brian?
So let me see. So let me pause here. Let me tell you guys, all these women are not a 10. First of all, the first woman here, she's on the right. To me, she's about a 6. Second girl, 5. The other girl, about 6, 5, and 3. That's what I would rate all those women in, and they give themselves a 10 because women tend to have big egos, and they never like to call themselves ugly. And if they're a 5, they like to put themselves as an 8. If they're an 8, they like to put themselves as a 10. So basically, all these women think they're an 8, but their ego tells them to put a 10. Let's keep going.
6.5 on a good day.
See, and this guy's humble, man. He put himself 6.5 on a good day. And I'm not into dudes or anything, but I'll rate him a 10.
Sorry, 6.9 on a good day. Come on, don't you guys think it's a bit hubris, like delusional, to rate yourself as a 10?
Yes,
y'all are
yes,
perfect.
yes, it is.
Yep, perfect.
Huh? They think they're perfect.
Yeah. Bruv, come on.
Be honest.
So, okay, if you
You
guys,
guys are
10s, then
ugly.
there's no girl that's better looking than you.
I love all women.
Every girl is a 10.
I don't-
Every woman.
Every
is a
woman's
10.
a 10? Is every guy a 10?
No.
Absolutely not.
What did he say?
Hold on. If every woman's a 10, but not every guy's a 10.
Just because I love women.
Oh, you love women and you hate men?
I never said that.
Oh.
I'm saying I love women.
You love women. Okay, so every woman's a 10.
She
Gorgeous.
But
let me also say here, the ugliest girl in the room and the fattest girl in the room, they always tend to like be the ones that come out and say a bunch of bullshit and say they're pretty and all this bullshit. The way she's talking,
you're bi,
I am.
right? So you're
She
attracted to
thinks
women,
she's
so
way
you-
hotter than
you
all
make
those girls
no
in there,
discernments
and she's
in
the
terms-
ugliest.
Like you
She's
don't look
fat
at
and
one
ugly.
girl and another girl, and you can't make a discernment in terms of, hey, this girl's more physically attractive than the other.
I don't really base it off of physical attraction.
Because she's the ugliest one.
Like,
That's
when
why
I'm
she
talking
doesn't.
about a 10, I'm basing it on a lot of other aspects as well.
Okay, I should clarify. This question is physical appearance. On a scale here, we can go around to 10. We can go around again, but on a scale of 1 to 10, looks wise, what do you rate yourself?
They're all gonna
Nicolette.
say 10.
10.
Told you.
10.
Told you.
10.
Mm.
I would say 10, yeah.
Still a 10.
Mhm.
Bro, okay, I'm going to be
We
honest.
all have our own definitions of beauty, right?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to rate you guys, but none of you are a 10.
You just
Told
rated
you.
No, I'm
By
not going to
saying we're
give
not a
you
10?
I'm not going to give you your rankings, but none of you are 10s.
None of them.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, we
That's
didn't
your
ask.
opinion.
They
Just-
care.
I'm not
you
trying
asked
to.
us what
They
our
care.
opinion was, and
You
we
wouldn't
gave
be
it.
a 10 in my book either.
That's
so.
totally fine. I don't
Exactly.
think I'm a 10.
Okay.
But like, come on, guys. It's don't you think it's a bit?
But like, what do you
hubris?
want us to get up here and be like, oh, like I think I'm a, like you said 6, like I,
6.9 on a good
yeah,
day.
like that's cool for you to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a 10, but I know I'm
No,
not
you're
for
not, man.
everyone.
You're fat. Like
just because I say
you have
I
dead
find
hair.
myself attractive, like I can
You
look at
put
myself in the
way
mirror
too
and be
much
like, "Damn,
makeup."
she's fine. Doesn't mean that like I'm opposed to someone else having not the same opinion as me. Like people can think however they want or feel about me.
But okay, so if you rank your physical attractiveness as a 10,
Also, another
how
reason.
you self-improve.
Okay, let me see. Also, another reason a lot of women tell themselves a 10 is because a lot of women. That's like a sign of depression. They give themselves a 10 so they could think they're happy and they're not.
And 2, like, don't you think that's going to impact? If you think you're a 10, then surely you deserve a guy who's a 10, right? If you're a 10, don't you deserve a guy who's a 10? Who's
you
it?
deserve a girl who's a 6.
Yes. Yes. I think you should pair up with people that are on your level.
Stay in your lane.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, yes.
All the
If-
uglies
if
go
you're an-
together.
If you're an average man, you should get with an average woman. If you're an average woman, you should get with an average man.
But you've seen an average man with a really good looking woman, and you've probably seen a really good looking.
Because of the money.
woman
Men are
with
attracted
it.
by
I
the
mean, sorry,
money.
you've seen
Women
a really
are
good looking man with an average
attracted by
looking
their
woman.
looks and they expire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, how
They
did
expire.
they end up together?
There's other factors at play. For example, a guy can bring more to the
But you-
table than just his looks. He could bring
See,
personality, charisma, if he's got status, if he's got money. I mean, Drake, for example, he's not ugly, but he's not like exceptionally handsome male model.
In
But-
your opinion,
He's not, okay, Drake is not a male model. I wouldn't say he's ugly, but looks wise, I don't know, he's maybe put him at a 7 or something.
yep.
He has
He's
no
rich.
shortage. He has, because of his status, because of his wealth, he probably has no shortage of exceptionally attractive women. But he's bringing something else to the table than just his looks.
Yup. And those women there are
Sorry,
bringing
you were
nothing
talking
else
about
but their
the
looks.
physical
Yeah,
look.
that's right.
Okay. So, like just like you said and I said earlier,
Maybe
sometimes
they're
you
OnlyFans.
Closer to
you factor in different things when you're giving somebody like, oh, this is their overall rate. You're factoring in different things. That's what you just said. Like somebody who isn't as attractive it can make them more attractive depending on what they bring to the
It
table.
can't make them necessarily more physically attractive.
I know, but I was just pointing out how you were talking about physical attraction,
But
but
that-
then you
but
started
I-
bringing up
okay.
the other things that come.
No, but I asked you I revised it. I asked you just your rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, but what she was saying, average men with a beautiful woman, vice versa. and
Yeah.
You're saying like the
It-
things that bring to the table.
It happens, but generally speaking, most people are pairing off with people of an equivalent appearance.
I disagree.
I don't know. I see a
Yeah,
lot of
I
couples.
disagree.
Yeah, that are just. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say a lot of people like.
No, there's
Well,
men that
okay, so that's
that
getting
are
a little bit
ugly
away
with
from
a
the 10
really
thing. If you
beautiful
think you're a
woman.
10, then you surely must be
Let's see.
deserving.
So there's men that are really ugly with a really beautiful woman, but what nobody knows, because there's a lot of dudes to be like, damn, dude, that guy is so ugly with a really beautiful girl. But what a lot of those people don't know is that dude there, other than his looks, he has more. Because I've noticed that there's really ugly fat guys that are really attractive women, but what those fat and ugly dudes have is money, cars, big house, everything. And that girl that he had just came in his life when he had all that. But when he didn't have anything, that girl didn't come in. About 95% of the chances, like, that girl came in whenever he had all that already.
Of a guy who is a 10.
Yeah, I'm done dating ugly guys. If you're ugly, stay away.
Oh my god. Fucking Colette with the comedic relief over
She's
here.
ugly.
So, can any of you think of a guy who you think is a 10? Like maybe someone notable that we can think of, like a celebrity or... Who's a 10?
Ricky Johnson.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
Look him up, guys.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. Michael B. Jordan.
That's a good one.
Who's a 10? Anybody?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker? Okay. Paul Walker. Everyone here familiar with Paul Walker? Rest in peace. RIP's in the chat for Paul Walker.
Paul Walker is a 10. These girls
Everyone,
are
do you
sixes.
guys know Paul Walker? Paul Walker. Fast and Furious.
Heard of him. I don't know what he looks like.
Oh my God, he was in Fast.
All right. He's an exceptionally attractive guy. Can you pull it up, Eric? Do you want to Google a photo of Paul Walker? Just so chat. Go to the images tab. Thanks. All right, pretty handsome dude. Okay, would you guys say what would you rank Paul Walker? What would you rank him?
He's dead. Should we be doing this?
Is it too soon?
I don't know.
Too soon?
I don't want to get canceled.
Chat, too soon?
You're not gonna get
It's fine.
canceled.
He's a 10.
Agreed.
10?
Agreed.
Okay. He's a 10. Well, he's not alive anymore. Let's say when he wasn't
Was a 10.
when he was still alive, right? Or we can even just say a guy who looks like that, who's alive, whatever. Why did we have to pick a dead dude? Fuck.
I
Okay.
know. We should choose Chad
you-
Michael Murray.
I don't know who
Channing
that.
Tatum. No, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, sure, whatever.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, if all of you guys are 10s, are you guys gonna land? What's his name? The Paul Walker. You guys think you can land Paul Walker? Get rid of the status. Get rid of the money. Just imagine he's a normal dude. You guys landing him?
Me
No.
personally, I feel like I could
You got
see
game.
Paul Walker.
You could get with Paul
Or
Walker.
see someone who looks like Paul Walker. Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like just because they're 10 doesn't mean I'm going to get with them. Or just because I'm a 10
Your
doesn't
voice
mean
is
they're
so
gonna get with
ugly.
me. 'Cause when you're,
Just
like, a 10 and you're,
because
like, hot,
he's a
you know you're
10.
hot, so you have,
Like-
bigger pickings to choose from. You know what I mean?
Sort of. Wait, Eric, can you just go? Can you go to my Instagram, and go to my Instagram profile, and then go to the saved tab? I don't think I have it up pre-pulled up. It's a saved tab. Guys, get your last minute super chats in. We're gonna wrap up in about 10 minutes or so. Get your last minute super chats in. Let me know when you're in the save tab. Click on the all posts, Eric. Do you have it? Yeah, you can switch. Okay, here are some 10s.
Oh my
Yes.
Scroll, maybe not 10s. Let's say 9s, 8s, 9s, 10s. You can scroll down a little slow. Keep going. Just keep going.
No, I was gonna say you have a type.
Yeah, whoever made this likes Asian
What?
girls.
There's white girls. What are you talking about? Look at all these white girls. Okay, yeah, there's a disproportionate amount of Asian women. I'll give you that. It was Eric. Eric did it. Keep scrolling. Keep going down. Look, there's a white girl.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's all. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are some 8s, 9s, and 10s.
That's
We
your
still-
opinion, though.
No, it's
What?
not. No, it's just
Everybody
okay.
has a different type.
Just because this girl, she's the only one that talks most of the time. But just because she's literally the ugliest one in the group, she's the one always talking. So she's really offended because she really wants to be known as a 10. If you guys notice, she wants to be known as a 10. So she's the one that always talks. If you guys notice, this girl here, right here, with this little, she thinks it makes it look even cuter. But she's the ugliest one in the group, and she's the one talking the most. So she wants to be known as a 10, even though she's a 4 or a 3.
Everybody has something different that they like.
Because you could probably maybe show that to another guy and he not like any of those girls on those photos.
Come on.
What?
But
They're
look,
like bunch of
this is what she said. You know, she could show that to some of the guys, and she won't like any of those girls. But look, regardless, if they do, the guy might not like those girls that they showed there on the screen. What do you think that this guy's gonna like you guys even more out of those girls? Like, no, if they show two comparisons of those girls and you girls, every single guy will pick those girls. Don't stop bullshitting. Come on. Nobody stop trying to like lie to yourselves. Be honest and say you're a 6 or a 4.
bikini photos and stuff.
Come
Like
on.
you probably had like 3 or 4 selfies
Come
on there.
on. Come
Like
on.
I'm sure you would.
And it's like comparing peaches and apples. Like some people like peaches, some people don't like peaches. It's a still
I think
juicy
peaches overwhelmingly are better than apples, but
Yeah.
guys, send the
That's your
asteroid.
opinion.
Send the asteroid. Okay, look. I guess here's my qualm with this, and this is kind of why I'm getting into this. If you think you're a 10, if you think your looks are a 10, and this is what's playing out on dating apps right now, you have a potentially false elevated sense of self, and you have a false self-assessment or an erroneous self-assessment of where you stand in
Yep.
the dating marketplace. So if you think you're a 10, when you go on the dating apps, when you're selecting who you're going to date, and like I said, we see this playing out on the dating apps, 80% of women are chasing after the top 10% of guys. And is that because women think they're all 10s?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably
I-
based on their own attraction to others.
But if 80, okay,
It's because guys will anything. We talked about this already. You
no,
guys
but,
will ugly.
but okay, what is happening on the dating apps? 80% of the women are chasing after the top 10%
That's a lie.
of men.
Like the older,
So,
the older we get, if we don't have anything, we will go for our own age. You know, but the older you get, the more you start liking older women and stuff. But this girl's wrong. She says that we'll fuck anything. That's not true. We're not gonna fuck a lady that's in the street and she hasn't showered for months. We're not gonna do that. She's ridiculous.
Because
how's
we're
that going to
women.
pair? How are people going to, if women are chasing after the top 10% of men, those 10% of men are never going to commit. If look, if you just want to get passed around by all the hot dudes, that's fine. But if you want commitment, then you're not going to be able to secure commitment from the men you're chasing.
Well, I don't think you should be getting on a dating app looking
To
for
look
commitment.
Yeah.
But what's
Okay,
playing-
listen. Did you just see what this girl said? She's like, she don't think that we should get on dating. Women don't get on there because of commitment. And listen, I haven't been on dating apps or anything, but what I've seen is that a lot of women tend to look for a relationship in dating apps. Men don't.
out. Okay, you might say that, but the stats are most people are meeting on dating apps. Like how people are getting into relationships, it's through dating apps.
That's
It's
true.
online. That's the majority now. Most people are meeting online.
So basically, you're saying like, what about the ugly guys? Like they're
Yeah,
forgotten.
like, do they need love too? Like, what are you getting at?
I'm not even they're not even necessarily ugly. I'm saying women are women. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what's going on. Women are able to secure sex from men that are more attractive than
Yep.
them. Those men
True.
will never commit to them.
But who says that we want to be committed to?
Do you think most women just want to be getting ran through? Like,
Probably not. I think I'm probably an exception.
I think most women, like, probably if you ask most women,
Every
much
so
more
look,
instead of
every single time a woman sleeps with a man, they have a connection with that man, and the man don't. A man, whenever whenever a man sleeps with another woman, you do not have a connection. But if it's the other way around, if a woman sleeps with a man, the woman always has a connection with that man, and the more they sleep with each other, the more they get connected. But women tend to have more emotional feelings towards it, and men have physical feeling towards it. I don't know if you guys understand what I try to say there.
Of hooking
But
up
if you
with a
don't,
new
if you don't
guy,
get me, just
two new
comment
guys
down
every
below.
week, they
I
probably
could try to
much
explain
prefer
it.
having a relationships with someone that actually cares about them and loves them. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
I wonder what that's like.
Wait, so like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying if you have an elevated sense of your physical attractiveness, you're going to feel encouraged to be chasing
After more attractive
very
men.
attractive men. The thing is if you can't accurately assess, here's how attractive I am.
So what he's saying is if what he's gonna say right now is if you go after a man and he's a 10, and you know you're a 10, you're right away gonna get that dude. But if you go after that dude and you know you're a 10, but that dude does not, and he's a 10, and that dude doesn't comment or talk to you back, that basically means you're not a 10, because if not, that dude would have been also chasing you. That's what I think he's gonna say, or what has already said.
Actually am. You're going to keep chasing after men that they're going to have an accurate assessment of what you look like, and they're going to say, I'll hook up with this girl. I'm never going to commit to her. I'll keep her along and keep fucking her. I'll never give her commitment. So what I'm saying is that you...
So you will have better luck if you take your rating down, is what you're saying? Or just are more
She's an
aware of your
idiot.
physical appearance? You will have better luck at getting a boyfriend?
If that's what you want, yeah, you have to...
If you want a boyfriend, you have to drop your standard.
It's not even... I'm not even sure it's dropping. I mean, if your standards are already excessively...
You have to settle to be in a relationship. You have to settle for
Eh,
something.
Women and men do this, okay? Women and men do this. So, don't drop your standards, but you women and men chase for higher standards than themselves. That's what basically he's trying to say, or he's trying to get to. But this girl thinks differently, and that's what I also think. A lot of women go for higher standards. Also, men, higher percentage rate of women go for higher standards than men, because men go for like not men go for a little bit higher, but they don't go for way too high.
I don't think it's settling, though, because what's going on is you have average women that don't want to date average men.
And that's okay. But then you have average women who do want to date average men, and you're an average man who wants to date an average woman, and that's okay.
Everyone's standard and everyone's version of a 10 is so different. Like, I'm sure we can all agree on some people that we all find attractive, but then, like, Nicolette could find someone attractive that I don't, or Bella could, or, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, also, if you were a 6.5,
6.9 on a good day.
6.9 on a good day, if you're not the top, like, 10%, as you say, then how are you still getting dates?
What do you mean?
Like, if you think that women are only seeking the top 10%, even average women, you've gone on dates from dating sites.
I have, yes.
So how have you gotten dates if you're not in the top 10%?
Well, we're speaking strictly looks, and like I said, men can bring more to the table than just their physical appearance.
Yep.
But when you're on a dating site, a picture is the first thing you see. You go off.
No, that's not true, because look, whenever to my recollection, a lot of like dating apps, I haven't gone on them or anything, but I seen a lot of ads, and it's just like Facebook. It shows the bio, it shows more pictures. A lot of women just show their looks, and if they ever have anything, they post it. But whatever the man has, he earned it, and that's what women look for. So women read and look at more things than men, because a lot of men just look at the pictures. A lot of women look more than the pictures. They look at what he has, and that's where they base their their thought process on. Because let's say this: if there was a man and he still lived with his parents, that woman wouldn't want to be with him at a certain age. And if there was a woman that would look really, really cute and she's still with her parents, that dude lived alone, that dude would take her in. You know, we all need to see that.
Yes, that's true.
So, even though you're still a 6.5, 6.9 on a good day to you, like
A lot of
that's
women look at that, and a lot of men
that's
look
the
at
picture
look
you
at
put
looks.
out there.
So 80% of women are chasing after the top 10% of men. I would say my match rate on dating apps is, if I like or swipe whatever it is, if I like a girl, let's say I like 10 girls, I'm going to get 1 or 2 matches.
So maybe you're not liking.
Hmm?
Maybe you're liking the top 10% of the women.
That's
Like I
true.
don't know. Like what? Like I don't get what your point is right now.
Well, I'm
'Cause you're an
responding
idiot.
to
But like you're
her that
over.
I'm still going on
Okay, yeah.
dates.
So like your point is basically.
I mean, I can ask you guys this question. So, of the men that you see on dating apps, like, what percentage of men would you say you find attractive on dating apps? If you had to give it a percentage.
Like 0.01%.
All right, Nicolette. Well, you're a unicorn. Go ahead.
What was the question?
So, on dating apps, what percentage of men would you say you find attractive on dating apps?
Oh my
Like
god.
how many? Or
What
like
percentage of men do you find attractive on dating apps? I want to do a 2-part question. On dating apps, those of you who've been on dating apps, I know you haven't. What percentage of men do you say you find attractive? In other words, what percentage of men do you swipe yes on? And then in real life, of the men you see day to day, what percentage of them would you say you find attractive? They don't have to be a male model, but binary, yes or no.
I'd probably go for like 8 or 10s. Like, is that what? your
8 or 10%.
question- Oh, huh?
Percentage.
Percentage. Like how many do I actually like entertain?
How many do you find
just
attractive?
do you find
Oh.
attractive on dating apps and then in person?
On dating apps, probably like the percentage is like 50-50, and then in person, I don't know.
If you're at a bar or a club, what percentage of the guys in there would you say you find attractive?
I find like guys attractive, but I don't like. I kind of like flip off everyone at the club because I don't.
Cause she
like
thinks she's
any,
too good.
Like guys that get kind of like too touchy feely in the club.
No,
so
she thinks
I
she's
wouldn't
too
really know how
good.
to compare that.
Okay, Nicolette.
Yeah, I think everyone's like ugly.
Yeah, cause she thinks she's too
It's
good.
like
Okay.
no, it's like I'm swiping left a lot.
Okay. What about you? I know you're not on dating apps.
She's
so
like
you,
the ugliest
about in
one out of
person?
all of them.
Like walking into like
Second
a restaurant
one.
or just.
what, do you live in Isla Vista?
No, I live in Santa Barbara, but I
Okay.
went to Isla Vista.
Okay.
So like walking into a party.
So like, yeah, Isla Vista, that's going to be people within your age cohort because you're, remind me, 21? Or
I'm 19.
Oh, 19. Excuse me. You're 19.
He has a
is your
sex
age
doll right
cohort.
next to him.
Of the men that you see going to, if you're walking around IV, what percentage of them would you say, I find him attractive?
In Isla Vista, I would say I find maybe 5 to 10% of the guys.
I knew it.
Okay.
I knew she was gonna say that.
I agree.
Same
Have you
thing.
been on dating apps at all?
I
Before your
used
boyfriend?
to.
Okay.
I used to.
Percentage on dating apps that you find attractive?
I wouldn't say that's accurate for me though, because I wouldn't really go on there to match with people. Just kind of like see. I would literally swipe left on everyone just because I was curious who's in the area. But
Okay.
but yeah, like Bella and I
'Cause
have been to a lot of parties
She's
together.
just they.
Like, and we're in the same
I don't know
parties.
why women don't like
That's
telling the
just
truth.
because our age
Like,
range
she
and the
just-
parties we go
She
to.
did
Yeah.
that because
Okay. What about
she
you?
thinks she's too good for all of them. 5 to 10.
Honestly.
'Cause she's the
20%?
ugliest.
What on
For
dating
both.
apps?
For
For both?
both.
20%? Okay. So 20%. Okay.
And I bet you
I'll give you
I
mine.
bet you that girl there has been on the most dating apps, and a lot of men talked to her and told her she was pretty. That's why she thinks she's a 10. Comment below if you think I'm on point.
So, I mean, IV's kind of. I'd say honestly in IV, I don't live in IV, but I'd say like honestly 80-90% of the girls that are walking by, I'm like, she's hot, she's attractive.
Every man
day-to-day,
thinks like
if I'm
that.
fucking going to Trader Joe's or something, probably 70%, 60%. Well, there's some like old ladies in there, so I don't know. Dating apps, I'd say 80% of the women, 80% of the women on dating apps, I'd say are physically attractive.
And it's
So-
true. If you guys like the video, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see something different, let me know. I'll post it down below so I could react to it, talk about it. Let me know. Hit that thumbs up and notifications so you guys cannot miss anything. Peace.